Guys, I cannot believe this. They made the most lovable, one of the most charming, one of the most cutest characters, Natsu, right here. Just incredibly infuriating. Right here, she's really pissed off. She's really forlorn, pretty much. She's just really angry at Jinta. And it's just sad to see how ungrateful she is. And then Jesus right here, it's all over. I'm glad you're okay. He's like, all right, everything's good. I saved your life. We should be good, right? You'd think she would be happy. Her life was in danger because her stepdad, quote unquote father, turned into a full-blooded killing demon machine. And so now she says right here, stay away from me. She's saying this to Jinta. She's it's just sad to see. Because, like I said, she was probably the most rational, one of the most rational characters, period. And she just got along so well with everyone within the lore, within the anime, within the storyline, within the plot. She was a possible candidate to even, date Jinta or marry Jinta. I don't know what. The possibilities are endless. She says right here, you killed my father. All right, so context is, like I said, he drank the booze and became a full-blooded killing machine demon. And while Jinta was doing all this, that was actually his dad. This is like Nasu's stepdad. While she does see him actually like an actual father, it's not actually your dad. Just look at her face, bro. Oh, bro. Oh my god, bro. How could they make her just like this? How could they make her this irrational? Oh, man. Oh, damn. That sucks so bad to see, Natsu just crash out like that. Fuck, man. She was such a great character. I loved it every time she was on the screen. But now look at her, bro. Now look at her. She just, bruh. It's just sad to see, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? How could... But yeah, man, it just sucks really bad. She's just so ungrateful right now. There's no coming back from this, man. Like, brah. And it's just so awkward too when Jinta went back to the soba shop and he was just hanging out. And they're like, hey, we haven't seen Natsu around. We haven't seen her around. Well, look at her face. No shit, she's not gonna be around. Like I said, man, this crash out is just the worst case scenario. I did not think this would happen. They turned this character, Natsu, into just an ungrateful piece of shit. Like, at the end of the day, that's what it is. Natsu's just an ungrateful piece of shit. Yeah, I get it. Jinta killed your dad, but he was a demon. That wasn't your dad no more, Natsu. Why can't she get this into her face? Like, right now, she's just irrational. She's just emotional. Oh, god damn. Like, this is pretty much just unforgivable on her part. If, it's unforgivable at this point. But then at the same time, everything's happening right now. Everything is just imploding around her right now. So, we gotta give it a couple of days. Give her, let her sleep on it. Let her sleep on what just happened. And then once she comes back to her senses, I think she is forgivable. If she comes back to her senses and says, what I said was wrong, what I said to you, calling you a freak, saying to stay away from me, just look at this, bros. If she comes back and says all this, then all can be forgiven. Words are words. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, sticks and stones. She did call out on Jinta. She did seem ungrateful as fuck. But at the same time, this was like her house was burning down. Her dad turned into a demon, and she really loves her father, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, man, it just at the moment right now though, just her being so fucking ungrateful. It's just sad to see, and it's downright unforgivable that she is acting in this kind of way. But yeah, if she does come back to her senses, I say give her a second chance. But damn, one of the most lovable characters has become one of the most ungrateful pieces of shit, garbage human beings. It's just sad to see.